Hello everyone, Monster Dino Reviews, and today we've got the Tyrannocon Rex from the Transformers/JP collaboration line. Now here he is compared to the Dominion Thrash N Devour T.Rex for a size comparison, so about half the size. It's going to be interesting just to see what this T-Rex is like. So looking at the face, it does have a really nice design to it. That's the more accurate T-Rex, but this does have a cool look to it. So this toy does have some really nice box art to it. As you can see, it's the Jurassic Park breakout T-Rex scene. And we've got one car here, and this one, which looks like a prop car. So let's get him out of the box and have a look. And just to point out, guys, this figure's made by Hasbro, not Mattel. So that would explain the design choice differences. Alright, so yeah, on the side here, we've just got the usual tape fastening it. Or actually, yes it is, it's there. Alright, I'll get that off now. Nice box art on the side here, the forest and the Jurassic Park logo. Take that off. And I think that should just slide out. So many different inserts. Okay, we have this. I presume that's the instructions how to transform it. Yeah. Most it's in colour now. I remember back in the day these used to be in black and white. Or purple and white. Something's stuck in here. It's not letting it come out. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot of insert for this. Aha, there he is. And yeah, like I said, this was a prop car. You could tell in a way because it was squared off. Right. I'm just going to go ahead and just take these off. There's no point trying to get them out any other way. That's one. That's the car straight out. So a nice rendition of the Explorer. Yeah, it was the Ford Explorer. So yeah, this guy transforms as well as the T-Rex. Now here's an interesting fact, guys. I used to own the, well I still own it, but it's put away somewhere in storage. The Megatron T-Rex variant. And when I looked at this, I thought it was just going to be a resculpt of that T-Rex, which is actually a lot bigger. It's about this size. So I'll have to do that on the channel at some point. But yeah, this is a complete different resculpt. Much nicer how it all comes together. There's only a couple of red patches here that you can see for the joints. All right, I'll crack on with getting this out. So just these ones here. Okay guys, and he's free. There we go. So the prop doesn't actually come out. It's just part of the diorama. I'll move that back here. And we can take a look at him. So, I'll just remove these bits as well. Let's take a look at posability first. So with the T-Rex, you've got mouth opens, and you can see some sort of gun emplacement in there. That's just a fairly loose joint, actually. There's no real click or snap to it. Head moves up and down, which is cool. Your arms just move up and down, and the legs move forward and back. Not a huge deal of articulation there on the legs. Tail, yeah, loads of articulation on the tail, but then that makes sense because there's a ball joint here. In terms of paint apps, really, really nice. I think the Mattel line or even Hasbro should do a T-Rex edition like this, but in these colours. Because just look how nice they are. Loads of tanning on the top, loads of stripes that are even more tan on the top. And then it goes into a fade, so it's like a burnt orange. His colour is actually, yeah, I would say like a burnt orange brown with a load of cream striping on the bottom. So the paint apps on this figure are really, really nice. And you've even got dark spots here for the eyes. Very menacing stare that he's got, must say, from the front on. And yeah, that's one thing I found interesting, is the head shape looks really nice. Now, the only thing that I would criticise really is the tail is just too fat and not long enough. So if this was longer, this would actually be a really nice T-Rex toy. So looking at the head shape next to the, I mean, he's obviously a lot bigger, but if I just do a false perspective, we can actually get a good idea. That's next to the Thrash N Devour T.Rex. And yeah, you can see the head sculpt on this is actually really, really nice. It's very similar, you know, in terms of the overall shape of the T-Rex. So it definitely has that nailed. So something else you don't see often with T-Rex toys is normally their feet can't do anything, move up and down, whereas this guy can. He can move his feet up and down, and they nailed the feet size proportions. So let's try and see if we can get him to stand, because that will be interesting. And he's got the smaller feet, so can Hasbro get it right? I'm thinking with the bulkier tail, probably, is going to be a yes. Oh, we're having some trouble. That is really not standing very well. You have to sort of splay him out. I wonder if I can do this on a flat surface. And that is why Mattel uses the bigger feet on the T-Rexes. Case in point right here. So he's really struggling to stand. This is on carpet. Let's try and do it on a flat surface and see if I can get him to stand there. Yeah, without some sort of aid, this guy just does not want to stand. Oh, there we go. So I had to oppose him a few times and then really angle his feet forwards to get him to stand. But yes, we can get him to stand up on a flat surface. That's good news. So I got him to stand first time by actually using this as a prop, funny enough. And yeah, he stands up pretty well like that on the carpet. Moving on now to the Jurassic Park Ford Explorer, and it's a pretty accurate rendition of the on-screen counterpart. It's just missing the bottom black spoiler bumper, and that's the roof rack and the rack at the back there that's just missing. I suppose those are just minor gripes, but yeah, you can see that on the real picture here. What it's missing. Now, I thought the doors would open, but unfortunately, guys, the doors don't seem to open, which is a shame. Well, it looks like I was wrong on that. I just tried on the other side and it opened straight up. So sometimes you just have to give it a little wiggle and the door does open. There you go. And on this side. There we go. Nice. So the doors do open. That's pretty cool. All right, now what's left to do, guys, is just to transform these things. Well, that's this guy transformed. Actually, he's really nice when he's transformed. It's very well done, I have to say. And yeah, he's got a little gun here. So I'm thinking you can probably store that inside the car somewhere rather than just being loose. I wasn't quite so sure about the feet because it seemed like these were supposed to pop out somewhere, because the roof rack actually lifts off on the car. But yeah, they're just fused pieces. They do turn though, so I'm not really sure, yeah, what this is all about. I'll have to check it later. But anyway, for the most part, it's pretty much done. So there we go. That's this guy. Now let's do the T-Rex. And he stands up pretty well, so that's good. So his rib cage splits. Ugh, look at that. It's his guts. No, Jake. It's just a transformer. So that goes forwards. It's good that I'm recording this just so I know how to transform it back once I've done it. All right, here's the toy transformed. I got a little bit frustrated while doing this because some of these joints were very stiff when trying to do it. Now, guys, the Transformers do look really nice. It's been years since I've actually played around with Transformers, to be honest with you. And yeah, these ones are very high quality figures. Just my only gripe is they're a bit complicated to actually transform. It takes them a while. And yeah, this guy doesn't have like full range of motion. You have to sort of tweak it around, but I would have liked the head to have flipped as well, so you can do a front-on shot while its arms bent. Yeah, so there we go. Now, I'm not even sure I want to transform these back, just given how annoying it was to transform them. But yeah, there's these two. And next to the T-Rex for scale. There we go. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. There was just one other thing I wanted to mention, and that was the paint apps. There was a couple of little scuff marks on here, and that's not from me transforming it. It was just obviously like that in the manufacturing. So the paint job does scuff quite easily. That's just something to be aware of. But yeah, there we go. That's about all I want to do. I'm going to go chuck these away now. No, just joking. I'm just going to go display these now. Probably not going to transform them back. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps support my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.